Hello everyone, hope all of you are doing great. So the teaser for Shamshera just dropped and that's what I'm gonna watch today and I'm gonna share my thoughts. This film, honestly, I wasn't really much aware of and I just checked. It was announced way back in May 2018 and sometime back the poster was dropped and now we have the teaser. Anyway, without any further delay, let's just watch the teaser and see what it looks like.
सांसों में तूफानों का डेरा, निगाहें जैसे चील का पहरा, कोई रोक ना पाएगा इसे जब उठे ये बन के सवेरा। कर्म से डकैत, धर्म से आजाद।
Trailer in June, trailer 24th June, and the film is releasing in July. Okay, guys, I'm gonna give this film a pass. It's not something that I'm looking forward to, and I don't think or maybe I'll watch it, but I don't think it's gonna work. Let's see. Although looking at the situation with Bollywood, I really want films to start working now, but this reeks of Game of Thrones once again, and I don't know what's wrong with people, why people are so hesitant to experiment and try with anything new. The shot where Ranbir Kapoor is jumping with the axe, like we've seen Arya pouncing on the White Walker, and you're showing that to us all over again. Okay, anyway, but beyond that, why I don't think it's gonna work is it's too dark, it's too grim, it's too disturbing, and it doesn't seem to have anything positive about it. I am personally sick and tired of watching extreme violence, and you start with showing people being lashed, and you start with showing people being tortured and all of that. There's very strong caricaturish character of the villain, and again he seems to be wearing a uniform, so it's again gonna be like hum pe itne zulm kar diye, hum pe itne atyachar kar diye. I'm sick of such stories now. Bahut ho gaya, matlab theek hai, that was what the past was. Please give me something positive and uplifting for the future. Enough of this dark and grim stuff. It's and I don't know, guys, the past 2.5 years, 3 years, the world has suffered a lot. The world has gone through a lot. Please, let's have something happier and brighter and something, I don't know, not disturbing and upsetting and demented for a change. But that doesn't seem to be the case, and that doesn't seem to be what this film has to offer. It's been a tradition in Bollywood to look up to Hollywood and then copy stuff. It used to be films before, now sadly it's become their television. And one thing which no one understands is that Game of Thrones is done. It's been made, and it's done its magic, and now it's over. Even the new Game of Thrones show might not work as well as the original Game of Thrones did, and you can't copy something and create the magic that the original did once. You can't copy Harry Potter and create another Harry Potter. And I'm talking about this from experience, guys. I was thinking that maybe I should write sometime back. Maybe I should write a novel, which would be very which should have a lot of spice and all of that. So I thought, let's do something on the lines of 50 Shades of Grey, and And God, did I learn my lesson. 50 Shades of Grey has been written. You cannot rewrite and claim that kind of success that book gained. But anyway, I don't know. But okay, but there are a few things which I have enjoyed recently, which was so wonderful to watch. They largely went unnoticed, but since I'm talking about it, I'll tell you what I enjoyed. There was this TV show which was available on Hotstar, which was called Dil Beqarar. It was something which was very nice and light and very well handled. It was based on a novel by Anuja Chauhan, and I absolutely loved watching that show. That's one recommendation for you guys out there if you're wanting to watch something which is nice, light, and don't and won't dement you for life. You can take a look at that. I also started watching Home Shanti Home. I watched the first episode. It was such a delight. So there are things out there which definitely are not bad. And both of these shows, they do have their mark of originality as well. Although Dil Beqarar is set in the 80s and it does have some kind of a nostalgic feel, which some might argue is copied from somewhere, but I completely disagree with that. I think it's a very original story and it's a very original show. And just because it's set in the time doesn't mean that it was an imitation of another style or another story. And Home Shanti Om, although I've not seen the whole of it, I've just seen one episode. It comes very fresh and very nice. Anyway, I just hope that now Bollywood stops aping, what's happening in the South, and they don't understand the sensibility of the South Indian films. I did watch KFG Chapter 1 and I did watch Minnal Murli, and they are actually very nice films. I'm still to watch RRR, but the kind of catharsis these films have to offer, Bollywood somehow seems to completely negate that, and they want to leave you with something of a shock and stuff like that, which doesn't really work. And that's why those South Indian films work. That's why they are lapped like the way they are, because their treatment and their approach and their whole concept is kind of different. Anyway, but I see a lot of excitement around this film, and I see a lot of people being very excited about it. I see a lot of people talking very nice things about this teaser as well, but I'm sorry, I don't really have anything positive to say. Okay, let me try. Okay, so Ranbir Kapoor definitely is a phenomenal actor, and I'm pretty certain he's gonna do a wonderful job. The get-up that we see here and all of that is really good, so I think that's gonna be on point. I didn't notice any female characters, but there must be some, which I guess would be revealed later in the trailer, which is to follow. Also, Sanjay Dutt, guys, such a seasoned actor. He is going to deliver a wonderful performance as well. So all of that, I'm pretty certain, will be in place. But we need to stop having films that make us feel terrible. We need to start having films which make us feel good, and no one seems to understand that, and I don't know why it is so hard for people to understand. Oh god, I'm going on a rant now. Netflix is kind of like beating their brains out. What has happened? Kya ho gaya? Hamare subscribers jo hain wo gir gaye, and all of that and this and that. Who wants to keep paying you to disturb them? Who wants to keep paying you to keep serving them with images and with videos which are just simply plain disgusting? I would stop paying them. And that's not just Netflix, that across all OTT platforms, it's very rare to come across something which is nice and cheerful. Everything is either skulls crashing or fountains of blood, and I don't want to watch all of that all the time. Once in a while, yes, but not all the time. I sat down to watch this film called Book of Love, and although it was not a very meaningful film, although it was not the greatest, it was not the most well-crafted film either, I could see that, but it was so nice to just see something light and funny and having the real shades of life, and not just going overboard with forceful drama and stuff like that कि हमारे साथ ये हो गया था, हम पे अत्याचार हो गए थे और वो होते थे और वो बहुत बुरे थे, और अब हम ये नहीं देखेंगे कि आज हमारे साथ क्या होता है या कल क्या होगा, हम तो उसी को लेके रोते रहेंगे जो हमारे साथ हो गया था. Enough of that nonsense, guys. Move on. Anyway, I think I need to end this. Anyway. Okay, guys. So I'm sorry if I offended anyone by my thoughts about this trailer. But how did you guys like it? Do let me know. And I seriously hope some of the makers of this film or someone from Yash Raj actually watches my video and tries to understand what is wrong with their approach, what is wrong with what they are doing, so that they do not waste crores and crores of rupees like this on projects which are just gonna fall flat and just gonna bomb anyway. But that said, I seriously do hope this film works because I want Bollywood to revive anyway. All right, guys, so that's it for today. Just upsetting, that's all. Until next time, keep listening, keep watching, keep reading. Cheers.